whenever somebody compromises who they are for the sake of the greater good, I don't judge the person on it. How does that taste? You just took a shot of Jack and some V8.
Yeah, no, I drink it all the time.
Bro, that's some gross ass shit.
No, it's really not.
How you gonna be an alcoholic vegetarian? Yeah, we're just gonna start this shit live.
The only time I caught the Holy Ghost was when I was in church drinking.
Like, they're two dumb dudes. Welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. Oh, so you actually went through with your plan?
No, I didn't make spaghetti. I was going to, but I this is the cheapest meal ever. I took one of these frozen dishes that I had, and I'm gonna doctor it up a little bit more.
All right, so what's this frozen dish you had? Just out of curiosity.
Oh, bacon, macaroni, and cheese.
So you got bacon, mac and cheese. You're about to make some meatballs.
And put it on top with a little more cheese, some garlic bread. That's gonna be dinner with a V8.
It's like the dorm room special.
Look, this is what I'm. If I ain't doing that, I'm eating a big ass bologna and cheese sandwich because I don't feel like cooking shit.
Are those pre-made meatballs, or are you actually making them yourself?
Oh no, these are pre-made.
Okay. Oh well, yeah.
Look.
Yeah. Okay. Really, that's really is the dorm room special.
Oh yeah, this is not me over the stove sweating.
Are those IKEA meatballs?
No, Publix.
You ain't never had the Swedish meatballs from IKEA?
No, I haven't actually. I swear IKEA was not with furniture.
Bro, they got like I know it's a joke about them because you can get a whole plate of meatballs for like $3. They're legit. They're actually they got a specific flavor to them. So like, yeah, they're good.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Well, with that being said, welcome to the latest episode of Sarat and Chris's Movie Therapy Podcast. It's your boy Sarat, aka Makazi,
and your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta. How's everybody doing out there?
Dude, you got like a little it's like a connection, like a glitch going through your screen every so often. So I don't know what it is. I don't know if when we record, like when we watch back, if it's there you go.
Right there. It's the cord. I just hit it.
Oh yeah, because your voice just came in. Yeah, it's that. You and that.
No,
you're stuck in the Matrix. You're stuck. Come on, Morpheus.
I'm in the Spider-Verse.
No, that ain't you. Like, yeah, you a black spider, like a Black Widow.
The Spider-Verse, man. The cartoon.
I know. No, I'm saying, but you a Black Widow.
Tell us the fuck you barking at. No,
I'll tell you, it's the Matrix. There's
shit.
Agent Smith's out there.
Probably back. Shit, with my damn shotgun.
Like you wouldn't even be Morpheus. Who would you be in the Matrix?
Neo.
Dozer, like the older brother from the first movie, the one that got just shot.
Don't from the first movie.
Yeah, remember how the two black dudes?
You know who I would be? I would be the Oracle's bodyguard.
I don't know. First of all, you're not. Listen, come on. Stop. You're not.
I'm ready.
You can't take the one Asian role in that.
You gotta leave that for you.
Yeah, that ain't fair.
Honestly, I would actually, even though the movie was about Keanu Reeves, Morpheus was my favorite guy though.
Yeah, because I know you guys got a lot in common. First of all, you're 5'10", you're both 5'10".
I'm 5'11", thank you.
Yeah.
But he had the samurai sword. He was just too cool of a character.
No, I get it. But the thing is, the only thing I didn't like was all the karate moves or the kung fu moves that he did in the first movie.
Yeah,
were like so crazy. Then you saw him in the second movie, like, oh yeah, he ain't that shit. He ain't that strong.
Well, he had to train. He had to train Neo in the first one, and then the second one, when he's on top of the semi truck fighting, even that whole car chase scene. You know, when the vampires are chasing them.
Yeah,
the shit was dope.
It's crazy. Well, no, they was ghosts.
I thought they were vampires. I thought they were like ghosts, but vampires because they've been living forever.
Nah, so the twins were some of those people were vampires. Some of them were werewolves. I think the two twins, I think they were ghosts. That's why they were like pale.
Oh, gotcha.
Disappeared through walls and shit like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, from one black savior to the other.
Hey,
this week's movie is a brand new one.
Hey, yes, it is.
Yeah, I was excited about this since, before we start talking about what movie we went to see this week, as always, Chris Brown, what you drinking?
Oh, I thought it was shit. I thought we was gonna Do the whole little sign shit.
No. Yeah, we gotta see what you drinking first.
Oh, my usual. You know.
Before, can we talk about the shirt first?
Just want to know about the shirt.
Well, we 90s
Rugrats,
kids.
baby.
Yeah, we 90s kids, so we gotta appreciate.
Yeah, all of them. You know what I'm saying?
Look at that. That's it's a beautiful sight.
Yes, it is.
They don't make cartoons like that no more.
They don't make cartoons. Period. Shit, they're all
I don't know.
cheaply drawn or adultish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, SpongeBob is still going strong.
Yeah. Mike should have invested in that a long time ago.
I know. But he always had that fucking bedazzled SpongeBob shirt.
Yeah, it was bejeweled.
Man.
You're
gonna go to the club with a bejeweled SpongeBob shirt.
Hey, that's why he got turned down.
Remember that time he was dancing with a girl that just kept dancing in a circle? Mike, man, she's I don't think she's of age, bro.
Mike just over there rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Cool ass white boy.
Yeah, man, I miss old Tony Stark.
You call him Tony Stark, I call him Skinny Mini because he was little as shit.
I called him Iron Man ever since. I know it's fucked up because the man had lymphoma. Mm-hmm. But as soon as they implanted that thing into his chest for the chemo,
yeah,
bro, I was like, you Iron Man now.
Good old Mike. I wish you would have ran into him when we was back in Massachusetts.
I know. I mean, that's he's the last one. We got to figure out what happened to him. Last I know, his girl destroyed his PlayStation, and
yeah, he went ape shit crazy.
For that, I just remember that brand new Camry they had. What was it? It was Corolla. They had a brand new Toyota Corolla because her uncle co-signed on it. Mm-hmm. 3 months later, that motherfucker looked like they took it through a destruction derby. I was like, God damn.
Mike was an interesting person.
Yeah, he had a good heart. He had a good.
Oh
heart.
Yeah, definitely.
He was convinced that girls thought he looked like Justin Timberlake.
They did?
Yeah.
Holy shit! That's the first time hearing that.
Girls had look like Justin Timberlake. I'm like, man, listen. No. If you ordered it off Wish, maybe.
On Wish? Was Wish even up back then? Shit.
Nah, I think back then it would be like Ocean State Job Lot.
No, yeah.
Ocean State Justin Timberlake.
Yeah, that's Mike.
If y'all not from up north and you don't know what Ocean State Job Lot is, it's just big lots.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Drinking? What am I drinking? My usual.
I hope you have a drink worthy of the movie we watched.
It's the blackest drink ever. Actually, no, Hennessy is. But Jack Daniels, baby.
If you could change the name Jack Daniels to a black name, what would it be?
Tyrone.
Like Tyrone Washington?
Would it be Washington? Nah, be Tyrone Badu.
Nah, well, Badu's too African.
Because Erykah Badu made a song called Tyrone, so
I know.
Tyrone Badu.
Badu is like that's I don't know. I think there's a difference between African and American black. Definitely.
There's definitely a difference.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like Washington or Jackson, Tyrone Jackson.
Roosevelt. Nah,
it can't be Roosevelt.
Nah.
When's the last time we seen a black dude last name Roosevelt?
I don't know. Shit. I don't think ever.
Yeah. Last only Roosevelt.
It's either Johnson.
Yeah, Johnson.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tyrone Johnson. That's a black name.
Oh god, this is why we get in trouble.
I know. Hey, Tyrone Johnson's come over. All right, let me just lock my door and I'm just messing.
Be like Joe Coy's mom. Oh man.
All right, yeah. So you got your Jack. What else?
And a little Corona. I'm working on my fitness now that I can.
Literally a little Corona.
Yeah, it's only 7 ounces.
Where'd you find that?
Shit, at the store. They got them. They call it Coronitas.
No, but which store? Like the dollar store?
Did I get these from the dollar store?
I'm telling you should gas station. You should just do like a video vlog of you shopping at Dollar General.
No,
come up with.
I'll come with a lot of stuff. Like that cheap ass dinner I'm gonna cook tonight. Actually, no, that dinner's a mixture of a bunch of shit I'm just gonna throw together.
I can't. You need to send me a picture later. I'm telling you, man. That shit probably gonna look like my sink backed up.
Oh nah, I'll dress up a meal. You know what I'm saying?
All right,
throw a fried egg on top.
So that's all you got is the.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Yeah, just the Jack Daniels and my Corona. That's all I'm drinking on tonight.
Oh, really?
I was gonna grab a V8, but I'm gonna say that for later.
I'm surprised. I guess I'm gonna be the one that has to have the special shot tonight because in lieu of this brand new, because not just because it's a new theater movie in theater, it's because we were back in Springfield.
All right, I'm about to say,
together,
keep going.
like old school, late, and we got our grinders. Like, come on, we can't. And then you gonna come out with just a Corona and a damn Jack Daniels.
Okay, before you try to put me on blast, let's time out here for a minute. That's a nice shirt you're wearing.
Yep.
What did we do this weekend?
So we
this past weekend rather.
Yeah. So we got the family together and we signed them up for the Fenway Spartan race, the Fenway Stadium 5K. For my cousin Tevin and I, this is just our thing. We'd like to do it. Our friend Tyler and his wife ran with us as well. But for 3/4 of the team, it was their first race, and so that was a fun time.
It was definitely fun.
I love watching family like contemplate life because of some shit I got them into.
Yeah, that shit was funny. But back to the original statement of why I'm drinking. What I'm drinking right now is because I wasn't able to compete.
Yeah.
So it gave me a little motivation to get myself to put a kickstart on me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So I'm drinking light. Well, actually, I say I'm drinking light, but I can kind of finish this if I'm in a good mood. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But
I can support you trying to look like Tank. I can support that.
Oh, okay. I guess
R&B singer Tank.
Yeah, I had to think for a minute because normally you say something fucked up. I was wait a minute. He's actually giving me a compliment. What the fuck?
I can support you trying to look like Tank. Okay, you about to come out looking like Grenade.
Shit, I'll be fine. Watch me.
Yeah,
I got motivation.
So I brought back some ciders from Massachusetts, obviously, because we hit up the liquor store when we were there.
Indeed.
So
had some of those good mass appeals. What you got this time?
So same company, Storm Along, American Hard Cider, but this time I haven't even tried this one before. This is called Wine Sap.
Interesting.
And it says on there, it says Rare Apple, the Rare Apple series.
I don't know what happened, but your camera just got extra fuzzy. Or maybe it's just on my end. I don't know.
But yeah, so the Rare Apple series is to highlight the virtues of extraordinary heirloom apple varieties in cider. Oh, this is closer to a dry than a sweet. Why am I like this?
That's all this little beer gonna give me?
What's up?
That's all this little beer is?
I told you. It's
a fucking mug.
I don't know. You got that Hobbit fucking beer. But
who said that? Oh, okay. No, never mind.
Yeah. Give me. You know what? Let me go grab a shot. I gotta go grab a shot in lieu of this movie.
I thought you had one on you.
I didn't have one. I thought you was gonna have something special, but then you didn't. So now I gotta go over there and I gotta compensate.
Look, I'm still jet lagged over here, man. I'm trying to piece myself together. I literally got back off the plane and jumped right into the truck and just started working.
Bro, I landed today at 11, dropped off my stuff, grabbed my other stuff, went to a set, worked on the set for about 4 hours, came back, grabbed my dog. Now I'm here. I understand.
Yeah.
We some hardworking folks.
Got
Salt
to
of the earth.
That rice and fried chicken ain't gonna cook itself. Just saying.
That's the Asian black meal.
Yeah, pretty much.
White rice and fried chicken.
Just add an egg to it.
But what kind of hot sauce you gotta have with it? Because I feel like something like that. I want to say, I'd hate to say it, but I think Tabasco goes really good with that meal right there.
Really?
Yeah.
I ain't never really paid much attention to the hot sauces, but my go-to is always Red Hot.
I like Red Hot. Red Hot.
Just put that shit on everything.
Tabasco, Red Hot, Texas Speed. I think those go good when you're eating like meat with rice. Like sriracha is good, but I think sriracha is better for soups or like if you're making like a glaze for the.
Gotcha.
Yeah. All right. So tell these folks what movie we went to see while I,
get
go
prepared.
grab this is shot.
Get prepared.
I'm just admiring all this new ink on my arm. Look at that. Ready?
That crazy ass shit. Looks like the bat signal.
Yes, that's the point.
I know.
Are you a Batman fan? Nah, I'm Cambodian, bro.
Cambodian with the United States in it.
Cambodian American.
Here you go.
All right, so go talk about it.
Yeah. So we went to go see Wakanda Forever, and we went and seen it back in Springfield, Massachusetts, our hometown. It was great. It was amazing. I had fun, and hopefully you all went and seen it too before you're watching or listening to us, so we can all dive into this together to talk about the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights. I thought it was a great movie. You know, uh, great story and a whole lot of women empowerment. But we'll get into that. So now that he's back with whatever shot he chose to grab, I'm guessing some peanut butter or not. You probably got that other whiskey, don't you?
I went and grabbed the blackest bottle on my shelf.
to represent
chance.
To represent no, that's a tiger.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, is that the Panther?
Nah, close, but no cigar.
Yeah. You know what? I actually need a cigar. I had a cigar in a while.
So all right. So what'd you say about the movie?
I told him what to go see. I told him where we seen it at, what was going on. I told them if they haven't seen it to stop and go watch it. So we can go get into this together. Since we're gonna go through the ups, the downs, the lefts, the rights, the good, the bad, the ugly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because I really wanted to see this again, but I just didn't have time to. But I have a lot of it, stored in the old noodle noggin.
Yeah, so. I wasn't that drunk watching it this time, so
yeah.
I think my brain's working pretty good.
All right, so let's fire off this shot.
Indeed.
Just because it was, back home and all the stuff, had to get the old UFO shot glass.
Nice.
Is yours still ain't, covered in rust, is it?
No, I cleaned it off, but every time I use it, it's like I gotta clean it and wipe it down and everything, so I let it sit. Sits on top of my bar.
Oh yeah, because
it's separate from
the other side. With your water, bro.
Hey, who knows? Well, you live in Florida. I got the worst water ever.
You ain't lying. That's why I don't drink tap water here.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? Okay, yeah. I wasn't sure if you could hear me or not.
Yeah, I got you.
Yep. All right. As always. Okay, there we go.
There you go.
As always.
Yes, indeed.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Ryu literally, when we went to cheers, Ryu literally looked at me. He's like, what y'all doing?
Give him a drink.
Ryu. Down.
That dog don't give a shit about what you're saying.
Now he's going to jump into my lights and it's going to be all catastrophic. See? He just.
Yeah, seeing that.
All right. So, Black Panther from the land of Wakanda.
Yes, indeed. Wakanda Forever.
Yeah. So, off rip, did you like the movie? Let's try to spend at least 10, 15 minutes doing non-spoilers before we get into it.
Yes, I like the movie. Like I said, play this simple, straight to the point. Yes.
All right, all right. Just any overall reason why you liked it?
The what's I'm looking for? The homage.
Yeah.
That actually, I didn't expect them to do it like that. I mean, I knew they were going to do something, but I thought it was like a movie and then dedicated to Chadwick Boseman.
Yeah.
But they actually like broke it down and fit like him into the movie.
Yeah.
Like even when it started off, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm not gonna get the spoilers, but you know how Marvel always does the beginning. They got all the superheroes going through it. It was all Chadwick, and I thought that was dope.
That was.
I thought that was dope.
And they didn't have any sound effects.
No sound.
No noise. They just let that video. Oh man.
Yeah.
I love this movie. I will venture to say, and I thought about this long and hard since we've seen the movie.
Mm-hmm.
It might be in my top 2 Marvel movies. Top 3
Marvel movies. Really?
It just might take my spot as my favorite Marvel movie.
Really? Because you was
yeah.
I think you said Winter Soldier was your favorite.
Yeah. And I'll get into it. I'll get into why I think this movie might take over, but it's between Winter Soldier and this as my favorite Marvel movie. But yeah, the homage to Chadwick was real nice because you felt it throughout the entire movie.
Yes.
Like if there's one thing they did really good in this movie is they got the emotion.
Yeah, definitely.
Like you felt it, and that's one of the reasons why I love this movie because I think for a lot of Marvel movies, you don't really get that emotion, that emotional connection, except for maybe Endgame and like maybe when fucking Aunt May died in No Way Home.
Okay, yeah.
But other than that, you don't really get a lot of like emotional resonance in Marvel movies, in my opinion.
With that, I mean, the movie started off emotional. You know what I'm saying? But and like I don't know if you noticed, but there were some parts of the movie where I don't know if you could tell, but the tears, it looked like they were acting tears at some points. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Or either like they actually made themselves cry for it.
Yeah, I think like it was like really feeling it at certain parts of the movie.
What you mean by acting tears? You think they put the Visine?
Look, I've seen videos. They put the stuff in it. Appreciate it. They look at the lights to make the eyes get all glossy and everything.
Yep.
I think at certain points when acting out certain scenes, and they needed that emotion to show something, I
Yep.
think that was actually pure emotion. Like I don't think it was acting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like, man, yeah, when they needed it, they just felt like they just reached down deep. Not even down deep, because it was all like
It's
right
still
there.
fresh. Yeah.
So you could really feel that true emotion coming from them. I read that the director Ryan Coogler had already finished writing the sequel to Black Panther,
Mm-hmm.
and then Chadwick died, and so he had to rewrite it and work in all that stuff. And I actually think he did a dope job.
Yeah.
Of incorporating everything.
Indeed.
What do you think of this Black Panther versus the first one? I'm putting your black card on blast.
I mean, shit. This is my movie card. I actually, it's hard to say because the first one was good because it was an introduction. You know what I'm saying? And it had a good amount of action. You know, even the build up because I think it was Civil War when Black Panther got introduced.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So for him to have his own movie and everything after that, I think I actually like the first one better.
Yeah.
And not saying this one is like not as good because this one is just as very good. But to me, this was more about story versus action.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think this movie shits all over the first one.
Really?
Well, I think the action's much better in this movie than in the first one. I think maybe in regards to like computer graphics, the way the action was framed and shot, I like that a lot better. But then it also like had the emotional stakes. I never got this kind of emotion from the first one. No matter how much like Black Panther was or T'Challa was arguing with like Killmonger and stuff like that, I never really got that type of like emotion from it. And then
not to the end of the movie when he talks about dying and then bury me in the ocean.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
saying? And then as much as I like Killmonger as a villain, I think I just the reasoning behind Namor's like gripe against the world and Wakanda, I just felt it more. You know, I don't know. There was I don't know. I felt like Killmonger had a personal gripe with Wakanda, and then they tried to like force it into a worldwide, threat. Whereas this one felt like a straight worldwide threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. I love this movie. Like,
I mean, there's so much, and we always jump around, so trying to keep it at a steady pace here.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just a good movie, man. I'm not afraid to admit it was kind of emotional. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you think of the mid credit scene?
It was good to have, but I didn't think it needed it.
I think also I'll explain what it is. I'll explain why I really liked it.
Okay.
After, like when we go into spoilers, but I liked it because I don't think it because you know how sometimes you see a Marvel movie and the mid credit scene is better than the entire movie it just came before it.
Yeah.
It gets you more hyped. So I felt like this one wasn't one of those ones that like overshadowed the movie. I thought it was a nice addition that helped like bring everything full circle.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it was nice. It gave it like that happy ending.
Yeah.
But I don't think it needed it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe after I give my thoughts on it.
There we go.
All right. So that's if you haven't seen Black Panther yet, go to the theaters, check it out. It's definitely worth it. Like I
Indeed.
said, it's in my top 3 favorite Marvel movies right now. All right, ready? Time to go into spoilers.
Let's do it.
In 3, 2, 1. All right. So, I mean, obviously, this movie starts off, dealing with the loss of Chadwick Boseman. Like, how did you when they did the when they did the whole thing with like Shuri trying to cure whatever was ailing T'Challa? Like, how do you think that did that come across to you? Like what do you think of that? Like that message they were trying to get across? Because she says it that like he was like suffering in silence, and then he didn't reach out for help until it was too late for her to be able to help him out. So like, I mean, I don't know, I really like that idea that like he thought he could handle it on his own until he had no choice, but by then it was too late. And then now you got this sister who was blessed. She says it. The Lord blessed her with all these gifts and all this knowledge to be able to help her brother, and then put her in a situation where she couldn't help her brother. Like, that's fucking crazy to me.
Yeah, that is crazy. I even pick up on that.
Imagine like someone giving you the tools you need in order to save the world, but then put you in a position where, hey, you're not going to be able to save the world, like, no matter what you try.
How crazy is that?
What do you think what do you think that tries to tell Shuri as a person?
Shit, I think it just tells anybody, it's like no matter how good you are at doing something, like whatever your gift is. Well, I mean, if you want to reference Lauryn Hill, you might win some, but you just lost one. You're not gonna win them all, no matter what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Too bad that one was her brother. I mean, even though it's a movie, but it was her brother or somebody close to her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's different. Like out there saving the whole world, saving different people, different things, and can't even save your own family.
Well, I mean, we talk about this all the time. Like this is actually a theme in our conversations a lot. It's the idea that like, you get to a point where you feel like you have control of everything in your life, and then all of a sudden the universe just gives you something that throws a wrench in it, like some shit that you can't have control over. How are you gonna react?
Shit, as crazy as it sounds, I've been in a position where you did everything possible to have the outcome be great, and it doesn't, and you're sitting there like just looking, and it's almost like watching the world end in front of you, and all you can do is just watch it. And you're just like, I can't do shit about this. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's kind of the message they were trying to get across with the movie, because like, I mean, the big takeaway from this movie is the reveal of the new Black Panther. Who's going to be the new Black Panther? And, it turns out it's exactly who it was in the comics. It's Shuri, T'Challa's sister. What did you think of her journey? Like, do you think, just her journey? Like, what did you think of it?
I thought it was dope because the way the movie goes from front to back, it starts off with her, just trying to save her brother.
Shit is good.
The
wine sap?
Yeah.
This Stormalong wine sap. It's very dry. It actually tastes like a white wine.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, it says wine sap.
Really fucking good.
Okay, cool. I should have tried one of those.
I know. I mean, but you did have the mass appeal when we were back
I drank 2 of them.
So good.
Yeah, it is. But yeah, her whole journey, like it just starts off with her trying to save her brother, and then not necessarily coming to terms with that, because she doesn't come to terms to the end. Yeah. But learning how to accept it until her mother goes. You know what I'm saying? So she, yeah. Poor old sexy Angela Bassett. You know what I'm saying?
I almost put out a tweet after the movie when we were in the car.
Really?
I almost tweeted just Angela Bassett with a heart. She was so fucking good in that movie.
Oh yeah.
Like, God, I mean, damn.
The movie was such an emotional ride, man. Like, I know we jump around all the time, but like the part that caught me for emotions was when she fired the chief
Oh, fucking what's her name?
Like,
From the Dora Milaje.
yeah,
Yeah,
like basically she's like, I left you in my son's care, my daughter's care,
yeah,
and it's like, how do you tell somebody to stop fighting when that's all they know how to do?
yeah,
You strip them like that. That shit sucks. Like, you ever been stripped of something that you know how to do?
yeah.
It's like, and then you
But
just can't do it no more.
not just the fact that you know how to do it. You dedicated your life to this.
Yeah.
But the thing is when she started naming the things that like the reasoning why she's stripping her of this title,
Mhm.
you can't you can't say anything against it. Like
That's what I'm saying.
yeah,
It's like everything she said was legit, but it's like, but I felt that pain. Like, you're really gonna take this from me?
yeah.
Like
She
this? You know what I'm saying?
and she was like, I've lost everything.
Hmm.
I lost my son. I left my daughter in your care, and now she's gone.
Hmm.
Like, when Killmonger came and took over, I left and joined up with Umbaku to try to
Hmm.
like stand by my family, and you stood by Killmonger in the throne. So don't tell me about like,
Yeah.
dude, this shit
Like
is
that
so
to me
good.
was the most emotional part of the whole damn movie. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Because how could you say? I mean, I was a soldier. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And I done did some bad things. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I did it on the strength of my character. Like I'm about to do this, and I don't give a shit what happens because it's the right thing to do. And whatever happens, what's gonna happen? You know
Yep.
what I'm saying? And when they line you up,
You ever took a shit on enemy lines?
yeah. What kind of question is that? Oh
I don't know
gosh.
why I said that. It just came out.
Oh gosh, man. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. As a soldier, like, yeah, you've done some things that to the layperson might come across as, you know, uh, uh,
It's like I'm saying that was the wrong thing to do according to army standards, but it was the right thing to do according to human being standards.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's something like that, and you got to live with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I made my decision, and I'm not mad about it because the outcome is everybody lived.
yeah,
But now you want to take everything from me when I literally just saved everybody,
mm-hmm,
but I did it the wrong fucking way. You
yeah,
know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So yeah, I mean that shit just sucks, man. Like, I don't know, that part of the movie right there. Like like I said,
but can you blame uh Angela Bassett? Like, can you blame her? Like, I left my daughter
mhm,
in your care. I told you I didn't want you bringing her on this mission, and you're the one that said, yeah, now the fucking enemy has my daughter. I don't even know if she's alive,
yeah,
and you're gonna sit there and tell me that, like, you still deserve a chance. Like,
yeah,
no.
yeah. That shit was wild.
Bro, there was so much emotion in this movie. Man, it was fuck. Okay, so
This was like DC universe movie. This was dark.
yeah,
It was
yeah,
gritty
it
because
was.
even the part where was it Namor,
Yeah, no more.
when he meets Angela Bassett on the ocean
Mm-hmm.
and he gets real close to her, it's like, what did he say? Something like, if it doesn't work,
Oh, yeah,
I will kill you.
he goes, if you tell the U.S. and the world about us,
Hmm.
I will come back and I will kill you.
Yeah,
Like, just straight up, like, I'm gonna
yeah.
fucking kill you.
I was like, yo, this is wild. You know what I'm saying?
All right, before we get into him, all right, so Shuri. So
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're still on sure. Yeah.
Shuri is the brand new Black Panther. She goes from being the
Scientist or.
scientist and the sidekick to the brother to
Mhm.
being, not only the Black Panther. I haven't figured out if she actually is the emperor or not, or the queen of Wakanda yet.
Mhm.
I'll say why in a bit, but like,
Okay.
do you do you feel like her journey? Do you think she earned the mantle of the Black Panther?
Yes. And you know what signal? You know what sealed the deal for me
What's that?
when she saw Killmonger.
Explain. Keep
The,
going.
uh, the reason the reason why I say that is because I felt like she was gonna be all like cheesy and everything else, but she was driven by rage. And when she goes, drinks the flower, or whatever, and goes into that trance,
Yep.
the person waiting for her is Killmonger, and he said, "You asked for me." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You didn't want to see your mother, your brother, whatever. You wanted to see me, and it was one of the things where you can be noble like your brother, but you need some of my vengeance or some of my energy to get the job done. You know what I'm saying? And
Well, I mean, he pretty much said like who are you gonna be like? Are you gonna be
yeah,
like your noble brother,
mm-hmm.
or are you gonna be like who the person that
Gets the job done.
exactly?
And that's what I'm saying. That to me, that was just like cold as hell because she had to make a decision. Like, still stay true to her, but understand sometimes you gotta go a little extra.
Yeah,
Be a little tougher, be a little harder to get the job done. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, but yeah, I get that, but at the same time, it's also like yeah, you can be an avenge, like you can go after vengeance, and yeah, you want to kill Namor for taking away your mother and all this different shit, but like if you actually want to be queen and emperor, like you gotta, there's other things you gotta do, and like there's a fine line you gotta live between. Like, are you
Yeah,
willing to live between that line?
yeah,
I thought that was dope because I was expecting I don't know who I was expecting to show up.
yeah.
For some reason I thought they were gonna do some old like hologram Chadwick.
Honestly, I thought the same thing. So when I saw Killmonger, I was like, "Holy shit!"
Yeah.
And it's that one line because he said, "You asked for me." Like, I think us as human beings, everyday life, especially when it comes to social media, everybody puts on. I don't care who you are. Everybody puts on the face when they leave the house.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Whether it's just your charm or your mean mug, whatever case you want to be, everybody wears a face when they leave the house.
Yep.
You know, some people are true to that face because they're still true to them. Some people are fake as fuck. It just is what it is.
Yeah.
So when you get faced into a position where you have to dig to that deeper inner part of yourself, who are you? And that's what stood out because he said, "You asked for me." You're like, why'd you ask for this killer? You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
You didn't ask for your mom, your granddad, whatever. You wanted to see the crazy guy.
Yeah.
So who are you in real life?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like how much does vengeance like drive you right now? I think she was just like, I think at that moment he was like, you're an angry person, and like this is what's fueling you. Like, what do you want to do with it? You know?
Yeah.
Speaking of putting on a face, so can you hear me? All right.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What kind of face did you put on when you arrived in Boston this week? Because you got a little bit of a what's the word? Altercation.
A little bit.
With a little female citizen.
It's a couple of them.
and and I don't know, was it the true Chris that came out?
Yeah, definitely.
Or what? Is it the true Chris? Is it the Alabama Chris, the masshole Chris? Like what?
Nah, I told you. I said being back home made it feel good to be me because I could be just as big as an asshole to everybody else because we're all assholes. You know what I'm saying?
So is there a difference between being an asshole and being a masshole?
Yes.
Explain.
I feel like assholes are just like intentionally disrespectful. You know what I'm saying? Intentionally say fucked up shit. I feel like massholes is just the way we communicate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
I don't even think it's a masshole thing. I think it's a Northeast thing. I think
in
the Northeast of the U.S. there is an attitude, and what the fuck are all these fruit flies going on? I ain't been home all weekend, so maybe I just forgot to take the trash out or some shit. But I feel like in the Northeast there is an attitude that comes with our communication, where if you're not from there, you just don't understand.
Yeah.
You know?
Because I had to tell old girl, don't let the cowboy hat fool you. I'm from here too. I will cuss you the fuck out. So if you want to go back and forth, let's do it.
All right. So for the listeners, please, like in the comments on Twitter, hashtag SC Movie Therapy, answer this question for us. If a guy comes up to you and says, Chris,
don't look so angry,
is that something to be offended by? Like, how do you take that? When someone, a stranger, looks at you and says, "Hey, don't look so angry today." Like, how do you take that?
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I take it as a icebreaker conversation.
Yeah,
because I reverse it. So
if someone looked at you and was like, "Yeah, don't look so angry today," how would you respond?
Look, me, because I'm so cool with myself, but hey, it's just the way I look today, and then laugh about it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Me personally, I'd be like, "Oh, do I look angry? Oh, maybe I got to figure some shit out because I didn't think I was angry right now."
Yeah.
But you know,
but it was said to be in a joking way, and she basically wanted to flip the fuck out. But what got me is she couldn't explain it because I actually changed my demeanor. I actually leaned back, looked at her, and she was like, "That's real fucked up to say." And I was like, "Well, why?" She was like, "Cause it is." And I was
yeah,
like, "Well, I didn't mean it in the fucked up way. So if it's fucked up to say, educate me. I
yeah.
really want to know. That way, I know whether or not say it again or to keep on saying it because I don't give a fuck." You know what I'm saying?
She's like, cause it is like that's the epitome of a I don't have an answer. I'm just angry to be angry.
Yeah.
Cause it is.
And then she was like, "You shouldn't tell women how they should look." And I said, "I didn't say that either. I didn't tell you how you should look because I tell you fix your fucking hair, change your goddamn clothes, and take off the dusty ass sneakers. If you really want me to tell you what you should look like."
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Oh man.
Yeah. No. It's yeah. I think sometimes people get angry just for the sake of because I mean some shit happened in their day.
Yeah.
They just got the green light to be like, all right, let me take out my day on you.
And I think she thought I was some cowboy redneck. Nah, baby girl.
You're
I'm
an
raised up the
asshole.
block. I'm for real. I own
Exactly.
that shit.
Exactly.
It's in the name.
Yeah, that's what you said. Don't let the cowboy hat fool you.
Nah.
I'm a asshole just like you.
Yep. She couldn't say shit. She just looked at me like didn't even expect it. Like, okay.
All right. So yeah.
Man.
Shuri. So Shuri becomes the Black Panther. Was there anyone in the movie who you wanted to become the Black Panther over her, or did you like the
You
direction?
know what's funny? Because I actually was looking at the movie to see who could replace and
Yep.
become the Black Panther, and I couldn't.
Really?
Watching the whole cast, I couldn't pinpoint somebody that would be a good feeling.
Bro, I really wanted them to make like Lupita Nyong'o. Well, I forget what her character's name is, but like
Yeah.
I really wanted her to become Black Panther. She snuck into fucking Talokan
Yeah.
on her own.
No, maybe this is like, oh, you know, fuck it, I don't care.
What?
She got a little thicker. I saw some extra booty back there. I was like,
Bro,
oh.
listen, I was like, okay, the Black Panther might got some booty. She's
Look,
a good looking girl.
yeah.
Like I saw,
She
like
filled out nicely.
the way I saw the movie going, I thought Shuri was gonna get to a point where she's like, I can't take this mantle. I'm not.
Mm.
I'm not wired that way. I'm wired like Killmonger. If
Mm.
I take this mantle, it might, drive me to go, nutty in a not so good way.
Mm.
But like, that's why when they had the whole scene where she was 3D printing a brand new fucking flower and it had both of them there, I'm like, oh shit, which one of these two are going to be the Black Panther?
Yeah. Because it was yeah, it was the Siri and the Peter's character.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I liked her character because she felt just as noble as T'Challa, and she felt like she was more about peace and love than she was about war. But like she got pulled back into everything because of what happened with Shuri and T'Challa and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like I liked her character because it felt like I felt like she had the same values as T'Challa.
Mm.
And that's why I thought it would be, I thought she'd make a good Black Panther.
Mm. Yeah, I mean, once it all came out, I wasn't upset at the choice.
No.
Once it all came out,
yeah,
and that's why I keep going back to that Killmonger scene because that signified it for me. Or solidified it.
Yeah.
Like understanding her anger and her rage.
Yeah.
And then when she fought Homeboy at the end, got stabbed and everything. But she's a queen. She could do whatever the fuck she wanted to do.
Yeah. I thought I liked the fact that it felt like she earned the mantle of Black Panther. It wasn't just
it wasn't just given to her.
Yeah, it wasn't just given, you taking it. She actually had to go through the whole like, what do I do with my anger? How do I process all this? Like, do I deserve this? Should I use this power for vengeance or what? And then I think at the end of the day, she earned the title of, Queen and Black Panther. Which okay, so I don't understand. I can't figure this out. Is she Queen of Wakanda or is M'Baku king?
You know what? I think, and maybe I read too deep into that scene because after she buries her mother and Baku comes up to her, it was like, your brother asked you to take care of you. So I honestly thought he was like asking to be your husband. Like, hey, if we get together,
I know. Hey, man, you wanna clap that?
and make this happen. But
but no, like not just that, but like there's the end, like at the end of the movie where they go to do the what is it called, the ceremony to crown her as the new queen of Wakanda, and he comes out of the plane and he's like, I'm challenging for the throne of Wakanda.
Yeah.
She's off in Haiti to go visit, Lupita Nyong'o's character.
Yeah.
After that, I was like, oh, did he just become king of Wakanda?
Oh, you know what?
I was trying to figure out. I didn't know.
That slipped my mind because I was kind of thrown off when he stepped off the plane.
Yeah. He had the best one-liners. He was like, you bald-headed devil.
He said, you bald-headed demon. Oh man. When he got punched in the chest though, that shit was funny.
Yeah. He's like, oh, shit.
Oh man.
The humor in this one didn't feel forced. No, some superhero movies, like we talked about this after, like you understand how like I sometimes the tension will be building and the story will be going, then all of a sudden they force some humor in there and you're like, oh. But I thought in this movie, I thought the humor wasn't like out of character. I thought it didn't distract. You might feel differently, but I didn't think it distracted the movie.
No, not at all. Because I don't really remember much humorous stuff in the movie.
Hold on. Because after the movie, one thing you said was you didn't like how some of the one-liners, and the funny moments from one Riri Williams, was for those who don't know, in this movie they introduced Riri Williams, aka Ironheart, and they're setting her up for the Disney Plus TV show.
I can see that. It was just like I felt like her humor was forced. You know what I'm saying?
You think so?
Because the movie was so dark and gritty. It was you would like, I don't know for you, but for me, I was literally focused. Like I'm watching the movie. Yeah. I'm in tune from front to back. So when she comes through with some little
hood, can
I get one of those? Oh, like if you don't call, like did you not just realize people came from the water and just beat the shit out of you? You know what I'm saying?
Have you seen the movie Taken?
Yeah.
With Idris Elba and T.I.
Oh, that one. Okay, I was thinking of one.
Takers. I'm sorry, it's Takers, not Takers. Okay. Takers.
Yeah.
Idris Elba and like T.I.'s in it, and there's this one scene when they're robbing the fucking the what is it called, the armored truck, and T.I.'s there, but for some reason T.I. is just like narrating the whole shit. He's like, "Oh, look at this man over here. Oh, he doing that? Oh shit, this man going crazy." And I was like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Yeah, like when shit's hitting the fan, you ain't got time to sit to be doing all that crazy shit.
Yeah.
Speaking of the fight, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I would say, speaking of the fight, when they do the whole car chase scene and everything else, and they fight. First of all, these motherfuckers are riding whales. Goddamn.
Yeah.
For one.
Yeah. First of all, that's the Charles River in Boston. When I saw that, I was like, I've driven across that bridge.
We did like 8 hours before.
Yeah. Bro.
But when that happens, when I don't know why I can't get her name right, but the right hand, the girl.
I forget. I know her, and her real name is Denai Guerrera.
Yeah.
Like, I forget what her name was in the movie.
But either way, when she starts fighting, and she's doing what she does, she's laying down the law. But when she fights the big guy, and he beats the dog shit out of her, I was like, ooh.
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah. Like, it was this like. Is this even a kids movie anymore?
Yeah. Okay. So let's get into this. So Namor and the citizens of Talokan, like, what do you think of the villains in this movie? Because it's a different version of Namor. Namor in the comics is like the king of Atlantis.
Okay.
So it's and he's more of an arrogant like king.
Okay.
So like. Along the line, he's more like Aquaman in the comics than he is in this movie.
Look, honestly, I was like, he might get Aquaman and run for his money when I was watching them fight. But, okay, when I ain't sugarcoating shit, I'm going to say it the way it is. Yeah. I really thought they was paying homage to Mexican people, like their heritage.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? and it was a movie about black and brown people.
Yeah.
It is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I liked it because again, I think if they did the whole Atlantis thing, like in the comics, everybody would have just said, "Oh, they're just doing the same thing as Aquaman."
Mm.
Whereas I like the direction they went with, like making it like the Aztecs and the Mayans.
Yeah, that's what I was catching.
Yeah, and then they went into the ocean and stuff like that. And he's an actual mutant. He's not a fucking like whatever, like the wings. He's an actual like that's the first time you hear the word mutant in the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
So the X-Men are coming. But like I just think I like the idea of like him like standing up for this culture that's been hidden for all these years. And now basically it's kind of like the first movie. Like, when the US or when the world almost gets a view on this culture, like or on this culture that you've kept hidden, what are you going to do? In the first Black Panther, Chadwick was like, we need to open up, we need to become friends with these people.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm doing what Chadwick should have done. I'm killing every motherfucker that's coming close to me so they don't know that we're here.
Yeah. Because even that was at the beginning of the movie where they break into the ship or whatever, trying to get all the vibranium.
Yeah.
And they go to the United Nations.
Yeah.
And she's like, these are your men from last night. You're welcome.
Yeah.
Like, no, I'm not helping you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep trying to rob me.
Yeah, that French lady kept talking all that shit and like, no, all these French fucking soldiers were the ones trying to break into our fucking ship last night.
Yeah.
Yeah. But no, like I really liked the way they had Namor come across because I felt like I connected with his story about like he's trying to protect his culture that he's had, and his country or civilization, whatever you want to call them.
Yeah.
He's trying to protect them from the eyes of the world. He's by any means necessary.
Now, with his story, I didn't fully understand it completely because obviously he was in his mom's belly.
Yeah. So what happened was he was around back in like the 1600s. So he's been alive for hundreds of years.
Yeah.
Right? So he was around when the conquistadors were taking over, Mexico and stuff like that. And so when he was in his mom's belly, something happened, whatever, and they ate that plant.
That was to save him, but they were already falling sick before then. Am I right?
I forget, but like they took that plant to help with something. I forget
because
what it was.
They were falling sick. They had like the cyst or some shit on their face or whatever, and the guy went in the water and found the plant.
Yeah. So they took that and it helped them, but it didn't allow them to breathe air.
Oh,
so that's why that's why they all went into the water.
Okay.
That's where he grew up. But then he, like everyone else, I don't know why they all have to breathe through the thing, but he was born because he was in his mom's stomach when she ate the thing. It changed his biology, and that's why he was born being able to breathe in the water and shit like that. And he had the wings on his feet. And so after that, after his mom, like she said that his mom missed her life on the surface.
Oh,
she wasn't able to breathe there anymore. So after she died, he wanted to take her to her own homeland and bury her there. And when he got there, he saw all the conquistadors and everybody taking over. So they killed everybody and buried his mom where she was meant to be buried.
And that's what made him hate the world of the land or whatever you want to call it.
Yeah, because they like pretty much took over and like erased everything that his mom loved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Damn.
I can see that. Like, I mean, I think his motivations were like.
Well, see, and that's what I didn't understand that I get now. Because I was like, I don't understand why he's being driven because he can't bury his mom. I don't get that, But now playing it back, it all makes sense.
Yeah. But it was crazy because like he's the only one of them that's able to like breathe outside of the water, as long as he has water on him or some shit. Like
because they say he breathe through his skin.
Yeah, where everyone else just breathes normally, so they have to breathe through they have the water things on their face.
Yeah.
But those dudes were fucking dope. Like the way they were fighting.
Look, man, this in my opinion was not the typical Marvel movie.
Nah, hell no.
Nah, this
hell no.
This is the way Black Adam should have been, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Just dirty.
Yeah, because I think Black Adam was like sort of dark, They made it extra. They try to add all the extra funny shit.
Yeah,
Whereas
the extra funny shit, the shootout with Clint Eastwood.
Yeah.
You know.
Whereas this one was like dark, but where they put the funny stuff in there, it made sense.
Yeah.
All right. So, is there any part of Black Panther that you did not like?
Just the cheesy one-liners from the scientist, from the little girl. You know what I'm saying?
Explain, because like I didn't think they were that bad. I think they were in character, but I get a little jokey, but I felt like they were in character. So why didn't you like it? Oh, yeah. I mean, I just poured cider all over the floor. Give me a sec.
Let Ryan lick it up.
Bro, listen, I don't want. He 30 pounds. If he sips this, he's gonna be like falling over.
He'll be all right.
Listen, I'm not you. I don't. You're a terrible parent.
No, my dog drinks. My dog's a G.
I don't know. Yeah, your dog's an A, an alcoholic.
that is an asshole too. Oh man.
He's asleep, so we good. All right, go ahead.
No,
but, so tell me.
No, I mean, I just felt like they were. I felt like her character alone was dope, but the one-liners were cheesy to me. It's like, yeah, we don't need this right now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm trying to make it make sense, because obviously she's a college student and whatever. And like her first introduction was when she walked up to homeboy and took his phone, like, you owe me some money. So she had that gangster role, like she's about her business, which, okay, cool. But then it kind of transitioned to, I'm about my business, but I'm a little kid in Wakanda.
I'm a fangirl of the Avengers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I'm not gonna say the movie didn't need her, but her line should have been different.
All right. So if you compare her, because I think she kind of played the same character. If you compare her to the kid on the skateboard in Black Adam, who do you prefer? Oh, I see the wheels turning on Chris
Brown. Because I'm trying to put her in Black Adam and put him in Black Panther.
Yep.
You know what? Just fucking give him Black Adam, Black Panther.
Yeah.
But shit, I don't know. Who would I prefer? It's hard because her acting was actually. It's hard because her acting was actually really good. Like, she actually fit the movie.
Yep.
Her lines just sucked ass. That's all it was, in my opinion.
Okay, yeah, I get it.
In my opinion,
yeah. But who would you prefer?
Her.
Okay, that's the right answer. First of all, not just because she's a black woman and we can't say nothing bad about black women.
No, fuck that. I'm black too.
No,
I love all y'all.
I think her humor wasn't nearly as forced as the kid in Black Adam.
Okay.
I think the kid in Black Adam, I don't think his acting was as good, so he wasn't as convincing. Where her lines were kind of cheesy. It felt natural to her in her character.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'll tell you, the one thing I didn't like about the movie, and it's super nitpicky, is everybody's got a goddamn super suit now.
Where's my super suit?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Black Panther.
That's from Incredibles, people, just in case.
Yeah, Frozone.
Hell yeah.
Another black superhero.
It's for the greater good. I'm the greatest good you got. I'm your wife. But nah, keep going.
Oh, you ever seen the video where they say the Avengers and Incredibles exist in the same universe?
No.
So if you go on YouTube, look it up, and you got Samuel L. Jackson. I think it's at the end of Avengers Infinity War. You know that extra scene where it shows what is it? Fucking Nick Fury trying to escape, and he calls for
Captain Marvel. Yeah.
So if you watch it and you watch a scene where the helicopter crashes into the building and stuff like that, and then they play it with the same exact scene in Incredibles where Frozone's looking for his suit and the helicopter crashes into the building.
Holy shit.
It all lines up.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Holy shit. People, man.
Shit.
People got too much time on their hands.
Yeah, I know. But no,
speaking of that, different movies, if we're going to change shifts for a minute, do you feel like Wakanda Forever was the doorway to Avatar?
No, I think
Okay.
I think I'm not too familiar with Namor in the comics, so
Okay.
I don't know how those people. I don't know how his citizens are in the comics. I don't know if they're blue in the comics, but
Okay.
you know,
You say no, I say yes.
I think they might have heard what fucking James Cameron was doing with Avatar. I was like, yo, we taking those ideas.
Or they got in cahoots and was like, look, we'll put this in the movie to get a percentage of whatever your box office makes,
Yeah.
so that people know the way of the water.
Well, it's all under the same banner. They're all Disney now.
I'm not mad at it, but I really feel like it was an introduction to Avatar.
I don't know. I think Avatar is gonna shit on that.
Nah.
Yes.
Avatar's dope, but okay. Let me change that, because Avatar was a dope movie when it first came out. And if they try to outdo the first one and they do it, then it's gonna shit on it. But as far as blue people under the ocean riding on whales, fucking shit up.
Listen, we haven't seen Avatar yet. All I know
We
is
saw 15 previews in the same fucking movie. They previewed it and then came back to it before the movie started.
But all I know is like, man, like first of all, the graphics in Avatar shits all over the graphics than anything else. I'm sorry, like the CGI in Avatar is fucking up here. If y'all watching, it's at the top of the screen, and everything else is mid tier.
But I feel like Black Panther was an introduction.
I think you're stretching it, bro.
Nah.
Why are you always trying to give credit to? I can't.
Look, I ain't giving credit to shit. All I'm saying is, I think that they stressed the water factor a whole lot, because Avatar: Way of the Water is coming out in what, like 2 months?
No, I thought, okay, so here's the thing. This is what after all the previews came out with this movie, I thought one of the reasons why they were using Namor was because at the end of Black Panther, Killmonger says, bury me in the ocean with my ancestors. Who knew that,
death is better than bondage.
Death is better than bondage. I thought they were going to resurrect Killmonger.
Okay, I thought that too. Like, bring him back.
Yeah. But I don't think I just think it's a coincidence. I'll be honest.
Okay, I can live with a coincidence.
I think it's a coincidence, but I think
you sound like Dave Chappelle on Saturday Night Live.
No, listen,
it's a coincidence.
I just think, I think it's an easy movie trope. They go, oh, these people live in the water, let's color them blue. That's all.
I mean, it's not gonna stop me from seeing Avatar.
Yeah, I'm
just saying, it's not gonna stop me.
IMAX 3D with my popcorn and my Angry Orchard.
And that fucking nasty ass Twizzlers.
Listen, Twizzlers, man, Twizzler straws, that's the best shit ever. Because you eat, what do you eat? Whoppers?
The Whoppers are great.
No, not the Burger King Whoppers. The little fucking chocolate Whoppers.
I don't eat candy no way.
Fuck out of here.
Shit.
I get it. Chocolate, eating chocolate is terrible, but I get it.
Well, I eat plenty of chocolate.
Chocolate tuna.
No. Oh God. Oh man.
Hey, your chocolate's got an expiration date.
It's called menopause. Because the man does pause when it happens. Like, whoa, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta wash your chocolate like every 3 days.
Oh shit. That's too long. Oh shit. Oh right, God. Yeah.
So all right, so I mean, we got like, the way Namor came in there, and like, what was your favorite part of this movie? Like, what did you think of the action in this movie?
Oh, the action was dope.
Because
even though it's futuristic, it had a real feel to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is when
I love the way the people from Talokan. I love the way that their grenades was water exploding.
Yeah.
That shit was dope.
Yeah.
I think they was watching a lot of fucking Man of Steel or some shit, because they did a lot of slow motion with the explosions in the water.
I mean, but it has to happen. I mean, the movie was shot so dope. Like, even when he's in Wakanda fucking shit up, he dives in the water and the planes fly over him, and he's sitting underwater just looking at him.
Yeah.
And when they passed, took off again.
Yeah.
The action was dope as hell.
Well, they said Namor is just about as strong as Thor.
Mm.
And if he's near the water, he's just about as strong as Hulk.
Holy shit.
So yeah, he's
Didn't they reference that in the movie?
yeah.
This
Because
we got
like we got this guy, like he's as strong as the Hulk and all this shit. Like yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think of like M'Baku's role? Like, because in the first movie he was just kind of like T'Challa's rival, but now he kind of it's almost like, I don't want to say he was T'Challa's like confidant, but he almost was like, he's that friend that like, hey man, me and you don't get along, but I trust your judgment over everyone else's.
Yeah, I feel like it's that Wolverine Sabretooth relationship. Remember in the first
Wolverine?
Wolverine?
Good ass reference. That's a good ass reference. You know what? Hold up.
Are we drinking? We drinking? Hey, let's drink.
Let me get a shot for that.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay. Gotta wait on the little Asian guy. They'd be pissing in about 14 minutes.
I didn't even know that you would have pulled that reference out.
My brain works when it wants to.
I know. Usually it's when there's some trim around the corner.
I ain't even gonna comment on that.
All right.
But oh yeah, so yeah, here we go.
Explain this reference or this theory that their relationship is kind of like Sabretooth and Wolverine.
Indeed.
God damn, I got work to do tonight. Fuck.
Slow yourself down. But no, I feel like because X-Men Origins, the first Wolverine.
Why would you bring up that movie?
Because that's what told the story. It's
in theaters, but like, I mean, I would just say the fucking X-Men cartoon.
Well, the cartoon to me was worse.
What?
No. The reason why I say it was worse because Sabretooth was much more evil in the cartoon.
Yeah, you about to catch a fucking
look. Take you and your bat signal hand. Oh shit! Now the shit is dope.
I'm gonna be like, Batman, help!
Look, if you do that in the middle of a fight, people go back. What the fuck is going on here?
Well, listen, just give me 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah,
we'll be here to help out, and I just run away.
But no, at the end of X-Men, Sabretooth says to Wolverine, "Nobody kills you but me." So it's like, I don't like you, but you're my brother, and I feel like that's the same way M'Baku and Black Panther were.
Yeah,
they don't like each other, but they're not gonna let nobody. But they're like the two strongest. Nobody kills either one of them but each other.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And they're like Batman and Joker. I can't kill you because it's too fun.
Yeah.
So you're never gonna die because I'm gonna make sure you stay alive. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's just the way I see it.
No, I get it. I guess because it's that idea that like, bitter rivals. Because you see it in a lot of cartoons, like in Naruto, it's Sasuke and Naruto, in I don't know, other cartoons, but just the idea that like the closest person to you
gotta keep it right.
Low sodium, because in the African American community, salt is like the biggest killer besides heart disease.
Should I say that? I was about to say some wild shit.
I have no references to those statistics. I'm just talking shit. So don't hold me to those numbers.
No, the liquor store in the hood is the biggest killer of the African American community. I'm gonna leave it at that.
The idea that like the rival is the closest brother to the hero,
Mm-hmm.
Even again with X-Men, like Magneto and fucking and Charles Xavier, like Professor Xavier, like they're bitter rivals. So this is okay. So it works in this movie because it is Black Panther. So what I read was
it works because it's black.
Yeah, exactly. So what I read was the inspiration for Professor Xavier, and it actually makes sense. I literally just tied it together. Professor X and there you go. Yeah, here we go. So Professor X and Magneto is Magneto. I mean, no, it's like Professor X is kind of like Martin Luther King, and Magneto is kind of like Malcolm X. They both want the same shit, but they have vastly different ideas of how to achieve it.
Yep.
And I feel like that's the same thing with like M'Baku and T'Challa and stuff like that. Like it's the idea that two people who can have the same goal, but there's two vastly different, ways of achieving that goal. And I think that's like the best kind of dichotomy, because you realize there's multitudes of ways of achieving what you want, but the idea is like, how do you achieve that while still holding on to who you are as a person?
Yeah.
Because you can easily become someone who you don't want to be, just for the sake of, I want to achieve this thing. Likewise, Shuri, she could easily become like Killmonger because she was letting her rage take over who she truly is as a person. And then by the end of the movie, you realize, okay, she's like, I can't be that angry person that Killmonger is.
And that's when Angela Bassett comes in, because she says, show them who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like there was so many dope underlying messages to the movie. Like, you can be as crazy as you want to be. You can do whatever you feel is necessary to get the job done, but don't change who you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think people nowadays are quick to compromise who they are as a person for the sake of a quick resolution?
Fuck yeah. And I'm gonna blame it on the way I've done since we've been talking and everything on this. I'm gonna blame it on social media. They want everything right here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
At their fucking fingertip.
Yeah.
You know what belongs to a fucking fingertip? A clitoris. But I'm gonna get that alone. Because you got to get it.
Bro,
Yeah.
It might not be at the fingertip, but it's just, it might be on the tip.
It all starts with the tips.
Yeah, exactly.
The tips.
Tongue, tip of the finger.
Hey, there you go. Okay. So yeah, but I don't even know. I forgot where I was going with this shit.
Oh goddamn.
Oh god dang, Chris. I had a deep thought, but I threw some dumb shit into it.
I know. But no, like, I mean, I think a lot of people nowadays, the idea of who you are as a person is very fluid. People are willing to change who they are as a person for the sake of a quick resolution.
Yeah, definitely.
But I just don't think people realize that, like, hey, that switch you just made, it might be just a quick switch for you because you want this thing done and you'll do whatever it takes to get this thing done. But like, that sticks in people's minds. And the fact of, hey, you can't stick to your principles in order to achieve this because you just want it done. If you can't stick to your principles in order to get what you want done, I'm going to sit there and look at you like, hey, I can't trust that you're going to stick to your principles everywhere else.
Yeah, definitely. Because you just changed who you was to get this thing done. Whether it was good, bad, or indifferent, you just showed me a different side of you. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, well, who are you? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Are you that person that really wants this done, but you have a moral, your moral fiber is, solid? Are you this person who says, I know it's illegal, but fuck it, let's do it because I want to get this done?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, matter of fact, how would you consider yourself? Like, if you was placed in the position, whether it's work-wise, life-wise, whatever, and there's something that has to get done, and the only way to do it is the wrong way, but it'll get the right results. Are you gonna do it?
Me? I'm gonna be completely honest.
Okay, be honest, because I have my perception of you.
I am gonna be completely honest, and people are gonna think I'm just trying to be storybook with it.
Nah, if they know you like I know you, I know what you're about to say, but keep going.
I would not compromise my morals in order to get something done.
Exactly.
To me, it doesn't matter if it takes longer to get it done this way versus the shortcut way. I just can't, because so I have this theory or this thought in my head where one day I'm going to have a child, and when I have that child, I'm going to try to teach it or try to teach him or her, lessons based off of my experiences. And if I compromise who I am in order to achieve certain things, then I can't then tell my child, hey, follow my lead, because I've already shown that I'm willing to change my views in order to get the job done.
And I actually expected you to say that, because I know you. There's a reason, audience. There's a reason why me and him are best friends, because I'm not that guy, and I'm gonna tell you that straight to your fucking faces.
Exactly. He's the type of guy who
like I'm gonna
and quit it. And
no. I'm gonna hit it a couple times, then I'm gonna quit it. I'm gonna make sure that your house is furnished and your kids are fed, and then I'm out the fucking door. You know what I'm saying? No.
We're just bullshitting, please. People don't take us seriously.
But no, there's a reason why we're best friends, because me knowing this man, he's always going to try to do what's right by the what's right standards.
Yeah.
And that's where I differ, because I always will do what's right by any means necessary.
Yeah. Charles Xavier.
Look.
Magneto.
Look, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
No. Martin Luther King. Malcolm X.
You're damn right. DMX, Malcolm X, I rock with them all, goddammit. You know what I'm saying?
He all about the X's.
Hey. That was a good one. That was a good one.
It's just I don't know. I understand it. Like whenever somebody compromises who they are for the sake of the greater good, I don't judge the person on it. How does that taste? You just took a shot of Jack and some V8.
Yeah, no, I drink it all the time,
bro. That's some gross ass shit.
No, it's really not.
How you gonna be an alcoholic vegetarian? Get the fuck out of here.
Hey, I'm an alcoholic that likes my nutrients.
That ain't fucking nutrients. That's fucking How do you like V8 and not like tomato soup?
Because V8 has more shit in it.
Yeah, but I mean, you said it tastes like tomato soup.
Yeah, but but
you don't like tomato soup.
Nah, I'm not a fan of it,
bro. I think you got weird taste buds. What's the oddest like? So
my brain is fucked up right now, so I got a whole lot of shit that I could go any direction with that.
What's something that you dislike that like the whole world loves?
Fucking chili. Suck my ass. I'm not getting to this conversation. We talked about this.
I know how you feel about chili.
It's fucking terrible.
Explain the shit.
Because it's fucking terrible. Something with beans and
you can't just say it's terrible, because it's just like the girl saying, because it's not good, you shouldn't tell a girl how to look. You gotta explain the shit.
For my memory of chili, it's nothing but fucking beans, hamburger meat, more beans. Maybe some mushrooms, more beans, some celery, more beans, some carrots, more beans. It's all fucking beans. You know what I'm saying? I don't want the shit over some fucking rice, some cheese, some corn. Get the fuck out of here. It's nasty.
But your shit sound like the cook was. And I ain't trying to talk about the cooks in your life.
Look,
it sounded like the cook wasn't really on there. Yeah,
they went down the whole bean aisle and picked every bean and then added some hamburger meat to it and a bunch of vegetables. Shit, get the fuck out of here! No.
I love
now. For the record, I'll eat it because I'm fucking fat and I hate wasting food. But chili is the one thing. If you put it in front of me, if you give me some chili and some Ritz crackers, fuck that chili. I'm eating the crackers.
Bro, next time you come over, I'm making some chili just because I'm gonna be like, yo, I'm about to change your life.
Look, I just got a lot on that one. I'm passionate about this chili.
Yeah,
I don't like chili. Nah, fuck chili.
I think the one thing that I dislike that a lot of people love is green beans. I'm not a big fan of green beans.
With no bacon or no fatback, some potatoes, a little mushroom in there, some garlic. Oh God!
So the reason why I don't like green beans is because when growing up, I used to get, brother, we were on welfare.
Okay, you're not the only one.
So we get, when we get the free lunch at school.
Definitely.
When you get the free lunch at school, you get the little plastic cup of green beans, and them shits would disintegrate in your mouth. Yeah, that shit was like, the green beans were the consistency of oatmeal. It would just
wow.
it would just fall apart, and it was fucking gross.
Wow.
And so like I stopped eating green beans, and then as I got older, when I was like really working out a lot, shit like that, I used to eat like chicken and green beans, and I would just toss a ton of hot sauce on there. So I was like, okay, I would eat a little bit of green beans then, but then I started reading about legumes and how like too much legumes ain't really that good for you. So now I just don't eat green beans. But yeah, everybody likes green beans. I don't eat green beans.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. How did we get to a conversation about green beans?
I don't fuck
Black Panther.
Shit. Because
who was your favorite character in the movie?
In the movie?
Like the way they came across on screen.
Honestly, his 13 seconds of fame, Killmonger.
That's because you want his pecs.
No,
you.
I got my own pecs. Thank you.
Yeah, I can move. Pecs look like fucking no. Hell no, don't ever do that.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Like bags of rice.
No. But nah, the reason why I say Killmonger is because he was straight to the point. Like I hate running into people that want something or they're asking for something, and when you give it to them, they don't know what to do with it.
Yeah.
Like you said you wanted this, you know what I'm saying? And I gave it to you, and now you're freaking out. So what do you really want? You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I liked his character, even though it was only like 5 minutes. It was straight to the point. Like, look.
God damn it. Bro, you're talking about it right now. It literally makes me want to go like, yo, let's end this shit so I can go watch this movie again.
Look, it was. I mean, why do you think I get so much trouble with fucking females and shit these days? Because I don't got time to sugarcoat shit, especially after I got bit by a snake. I hit the shit in my mic.
Motherfucker got a gay. First of all, that's racist. How you gonna have a gong on your end and you got an Asian guy on this end? That's racist.
Because I'm the real Asian.
You ain't. I don't know what to say to that.
I told you you're blacker than me. It's just the way it is.
Yeah, I'm blacker than you. You're more Asian than me.
Fuck yeah.
I get it.
Oh man. But yeah, the Killmonger, because he was just straight to the point, and that's the way I like to live. Like, don't sugarcoat shit. Just give it to me straight. Let me figure it out. You know what I'm saying?
My favorite character in the movie was like Angela Bassett's character. She was so like,
black woman, listen.
No, it's like
this little guy wants to climb that mountain.
Listen. There was one point in the movie. Where she had like a dress on that was only like a covered up the chest.
What Juvenile say? Them titties sitting right here, wanna bite you. Angela Bassett, forgive me because I actually do respect the hell out of her. But oh my good God,
dude, she was lean. Like she had like muscle short. But I forget when it was. I think it was in the scene where she was just. I don't know what she was doing, but I was watching. I was like, God damn! Like, why isn't Angela Bassett in more movies? Like serious movies. I was watching. I was like, if she doesn't get an Oscar nomination for Best Supporting Role, like she was so fucking good.
Mm-hmm.
Like God, like she felt like a mother who's just lost.
Yeah.
Like, I lost my entire family, and I'm just trying to fucking cope. Like that's it felt. Like the emotional resonance of this movie to me laid on Angela Bassett. And then when she saved Riri, and I thought they both were gonna fucking wake up.
That's what I thought.
But then you realize like no, like Riri lives and she dies. Like, oh my God, like fucking God damn it.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
To me, this is probably the most emotional Marvel movie besides Endgame.
I would say Endgame was the most for me. This was definitely emotional.
Well, that's why I love those. That's why I love those two movies. Like, I love Winter Soldier because it's so realistic and shit like that. But like, that's why I think this one fights for like my favorite Marvel movie because Winter Soldier was really realistic, but didn't have a lot of stakes.
Okay.
Whereas this one, like, it's just the emotion behind it was so fucking raw and so honest that like, I don't know. You don't really get a lot of that in superhero movies.
Mm.
That's why I fucking thought it was dope. What up, Ryu?
He's awake.
He's running under me trying to like play with his chicken. It's not a metaphor. He has rubber chickens. He loves his rubber chicken.
I know that, but tell that to the viewers,
I know.
to the listeners.
But yeah.
Okay.
All right. So final thoughts on Black Panther. Wakanda Forever.
Wakanda Forever.
I'm gonna fucking get in trouble for doing that accent.
Nah, keep it going. Man, fuck these critics.
Do you think there's Asians in Africa?
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, but like I ain't never. So I've seen Asians with Jamaican accents. I've seen Asians with English accents. I haven't seen an Asian with an African accent. And I'm really curious.
They're hidden. They got their own little spot in
Their
Africa.
little pocket.
Pretty much.
You go to Africa, like, what was that? Oh, that's Chinatown, Africa.
Oh shit. That's actually it's funny and fucked up at the same time because every major city in the United States has a Chinatown.
Yeah, you're not a city if you don't have a Chinatown. I'm sorry.
He's in this Chinatown, Africa. But they out there riding ducks and shit. Oh God!
They're gonna have like little wall, like fucking like they're gonna have little fucking like Sahara like wildebeest.
Oh shit!
Instead of the roast duck, they're gonna have roast wildebeest.
Hell yeah! Oh man!
Damn.
He said that's Chinatown, Africa. I can't let it. I can't let it go.
Did I just snort? Fuck.
Oh God! Like imagine being on an African cruise and like to your left, there's Chinatown, Africa. Like what the hell? Oh man! Oh God! Okay.
Could you imagine if Bruce Lee was around in like Chinatown, Africa? Ryu, your car. I'm like, there you go.
Oh man. Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. All right. So final thoughts on Black Panther as a film. Where does it rank in your idea of Marvel movies? Because everybody knows where it ranks in mine. I already said it's my top 3.
Well, my favorite is still Doctor Strange.
The first Doctor Strange or Multiverse of Madness?
The very first one.
Why?
Because I believe that there's a spirit realm. I do. And one of the parts that caught me in the movie, actually there's a lot of parts that caught me in the movie.
Yep.
There's one part where he's sleeping and his spirit is studying. And I really feel like if your spirit is in tune with you,
yeah,
it'll protect you. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing. On another aspect, in the movie, he fucked his hands up. He thought he wasn't going to be able to work again.
Yep.
And if you want to take it to a religious standpoint, we as human beings, according to the Bible, quote unquote, were never meant to die. The body is supposed to heal itself. It might not heal back the same way, but we, and that I believe, were never supposed to die. You know what I'm saying? So Doctor Strange is my favorite just because I feel like it taps into that spiritual but realistic realm and trying to understand the two of them together, which you're never going to. You know what I'm saying? You either live one way or the other.
Did you smoke before this podcast?
I wish I did.
I don't know.
I don't smoke. I partake in herbal remedies.
I like the first Doctor Strange.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I can't. I won't even put. I like the first Doctor Strange, but I won't even put it in my top 5 just because. I don't know. Part of me feels like in that first Doctor Strange movie, they're trying to make him the next Tony Stark. And
nah,
yeah.
I can't see that.
Oh, fuck off!
He had his own stone, the Time Stone, and everybody knows. Anybody with any realistic brain, time is so much more important than anything else in this world.
Yeah, I get that, but like, I felt like he was cocky for just the sake of being cocky. That's all. Like,
okay, but he was also brought down to humility. when he went and knocked on the bald headed lady's door. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of her name.
Bald-headed demon.
She probably was, but you know, he had he would at the end of the movie he went back and forth with Ramamu over and over again because he could.
First of all, it's Dormammu.
Dormammu, Ramamu, ramen noodles, pick it. I don't give a shit. All right. But he went back and forth with them over and over again until he's like, "Look, I can do this all day long." You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's not. So yeah, Doctor Strange is my first number one favorite Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
No, I think this it's so I think this overtakes. He might be my favorite. And I know a lot. I've been reading online fucking like reviews and shit like that. First of all, that fucking the fact that you're chugging V8 was fucking gross. And I'm a health junkie.
Try some.
Fuck that.
Try some.
Oh, goddamn. I love tomato soup. But for some reason, is it cold?
It was, but it's kind of warming up now. But no, you dress it up yourself. Get you some salt, some pepper, a little bit of garlic.
Listen,
basil.
I ain't tossing salt and pepper in anything I'm drinking.
In a V8?
Anything I'm drinking.
Some bacon, some celery, a little bit of shrimp, some olives, and some whiskey. I like whiskey. I don't do the vodka.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But look, you got you a whole meal that you get a nice buzz off of. You get your nutrients and drunk at the same time. You're good.
That's voodoo. You as an African American,
you sound like a black person that says that's the devil.
Nah, you're African.
Every black person says when they don't understand some shit, that's the devil. See, viewers, I told you he's blacker than me.
Actually, you remember Luba?
Yeah, of course.
All right, so Luba. So for those
another woman that cussed me out for the record.
Yeah, so Luba was this old Russian lady at work. We used to work at Friendlies, and Luba was like my second mom. Like, love her to death. But I remember one time I was reading Harry Potter at work. So I was in the lunchroom. I'm reading Harry Potter, like Half-Blood Prince or like whatever, Deathly Hallows. And she just walks over to me. She just goes, "Devil," and walked away.
Oh shit!
Just devil and walked away. I was like, "All right." Apparently, she don't like wizards.
And speaking of reading books, I remember you reading the Bruce Lee book one time, working at Friendlies.
Yeah, Jeet Kune Do, the Tao of Jeet Kune Do.
Do you remember standing up and actually practicing the moves after?
No, but I'm sure I did.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
You stood up and you were just like, okay, wait a minute. He switches hands left and right, so the opponent never knows what he's gonna hit with. And then you sat back down and started reading.
Bro, you're lucky I wasn't reading like fucking the Rocksteady Crew or some shit, because I was breaking on the floor.
Oh man!
All right, so final thoughts on Black Panther.
Okay, yeah.
Forever. As far as should the people go watch this movie? I don't know, we even went everywhere with this.
Yeah, we always do.
Should people go watch this movie?
Yeah, definitely.
And this is okay. So not based off of the fact that it's been the first movie we've been able to watch together. And forever. Like
the last movie we watched was Venom.
Yeah, as a movie itself, like, what do you think?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's definitely up there in the Marvel universe. The storyline to me is great. The storyline, in my opinion, makes the action greater. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So
oh, that was gross.
I know. Sorry. Excuse me. Forgive me. Shit, but yeah, definitely a great movie. Look, a great movie. Go see it. I got one little gripe with it. That's all. I got one. That's it.
It's a little too much humor when it shouldn't be done.
Not even the humor. Just her one-liners sucked ass. Her acting was great, but the one-liners were like,
okay.
You know.
I get it.
But I will say this though. She had a Chicago flag in Massachusetts, and I'm home to both of those places. Yeah. So I can rock that.
Yeah. She's like you in form, minus the fact that she's smart as shit and you're like a fucking idiot.
Well, not really, because she got caught. I can swim. There's a reason why my black ass didn't stay in the South.
Bro, listen here. You're like a fucking.
My ancestors knew how to swim. Goddammit.
Oh, fucking your ass is buoyant because you fucking got a lot of it around the middle. But
the fuck.
Listen, if y'all don't know, Chris Brown is extra buoyant. That motherfucker is like look like he was born from styrofoam.
Wow, really? Oh God. But yeah.
And if rubber duckies were painted black, that'd be Chris.
Oh gosh, I was about to reference something. Sesame Street. You got to put down the ducky if you want to play the saxophone. You know that song?
No, I don't.
Oh God. Okay, never mind.
Why do you remember these like random?
I have no idea. My brain
like
is.
You pull off like fucking references that I'm like, where the fuck did he pull this from?
Look, man. For some reason, that's actually why I was so upset with myself when I got bit because my short-term memory was fucked, and I hate the fact that I couldn't remember shit.
Yeah.
Like I cherish my memory.
That might work in your favor because knowing you and some of the women you come across, you might not want to remember the short-term shit.
Oh God.
We had a drink here. Did we? Okay, maybe not.
Yeah, who knows? I don't know. But either way, I've always valued my memory. I always have.
Yeah.
And when I
really
lost
good recall. I swear to God, you'll recall some shit, and I'm like, how the fuck did this alcoholic recall that shit? And I don't drink as much. I can't recall it, but I have great long-term memory.
Yeah, I be just focused in. Just pay attention.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, me either. Shit. When I lost that shit though, I want to cry. My short term, it's still kind of fucked up. It's getting back together slowly.
Yeah.
But ooh, it hurt my feelings.
First of all,
but I couldn't remember if I talked to you in the morning.
First of all, fuck the cardio. Work on your grip because you didn't get to run the Spartan race. And your ass was you were missed on the course.
Hold on, wait. How can I turn this? It's not gonna turn. Get in there. You know what I'm saying?
First of all, get some lotion.
Fuck you.
You need Jergens.
Jergens is for jerking.
Yeah, well.
That's what John told me.
Bro, your shit look like you and fucking been playing with fucking a sack of flour all day.
Nah, I put lotion on. Cocoa butter. It smells just like it.
Yeah, that cocoa butter is nice.
I got the African stuff in. Oh God. Okay. So what are your?
I think we're tipsy.
Okay, I know I am. I'm about to take one more shot and finish this last bit of V8, and then I'm going to make my.
I will take one more shot with you. Well, okay. So my thoughts on the movie are, it's in my top 3 Marvel movies. Why? Mm-hmm. Because I love Marvel, but a lot of the movies follow the same formula. And my biggest gripe with Marvel is, at the end of the day, I never feel like the heroes are in any grave danger. I feel like no matter what, they're gonna come out at the end on top. And this movie is one of the ones where like I had this emotional connection with the heroes and like their journey. So it really sticks in my mind to show you that.
Okay. With that being said, I can see that because
hold on. As you say that, talk to the people because I gotta go pee.
I told y'all 14 minutes. I don't know how long it was, but shit. I'm gonna have to repeat all this when he comes back. But I'll wait till he comes back. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are hoping that you are enjoying the crazy stuff that we talk about, the uncoordinated conversations, and just where we go and what we do. Thank you for sticking around, for liking and subscribing and just listening. And yeah, hopefully we can have some of you guys actually chime in and do one of these with us to get a third, fourth, fifth perspective of the same movie and make it all fun. Because at the end of the day, this is really just a conversation. We use a podcast, but it's really just a conversation. That's all we're doing. So, and he's back. Here we go.
Why you look like you just been sitting there waiting for me to come back?
No, I was talking some shit. I was trying to make it sound intellectual, but you know.
Yeah, sure. Chris Brown and intellectual don't go hand in hand.
Yes, they do.
Fuck that. The most intellectual thing you've ever said is 2 + 2 is 4.
What about -2 + 2?
I don't know. I think I think the most intellectual thing you've said is linebackers are a great first pick.
I never said that either. The most intellectual thing. The most intellectual thing I said is Don't look so angry.
Yeah. That shit was funny when you told me about that, and she was like, "The
Look,
fuck you mean?"
she was really pissed off. I was like, huh?
Yeah.
You know, kick you in your forehead.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what the hell was that?
that was my virus and threat protection. Yeah, yeah. So your final thoughts on the movie were what?
I think I said them already, but yeah, it was a great movie. Go watch it, enjoy it. It's definitely an emotional ride.
Yeah.
Um, hopefully you can tap into your inner self and figure out, you know, what you ask for, what drives you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shit, keep pushing. But yeah, definitely a great movie. Um, I don't know what number it is in my Marvel series, but it's
Yeah.
definitely my top five. I know that for a fact.
All right.
I know Strange is one. I can't tell you what 2 or 3 and 4 it is, but
Yeah.
it's in there.
I think to me, it's one of the few Marvel movies that hits emotionally. It's not just one of the ones that, you get good action, good comedy, or whatever, but it actually like pulls you in emotionally to the point where you actually really feel for the characters.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons why I love it. That's one of the reasons why it's damn near, it might be my top Marvel movie. I might have to watch it a couple more times just to check.
You know what's funny? With that being said, I really think they did a good job with trying to fill each individual character.
What do you mean?
Because you just said you can really feel the characters. And I'm sitting there thinking, like, you know what? If I focused on Into the Bastards character, I feel that.
Yeah.
If I focused on Sirius character, I feel that. If I focused on
The ball-headed
Demon's
general?
character, I'd feel that too.
Yeah.
If I focus on what's his name, Namor,
Namor, yeah.
if I focus, I feel that. So I
Yeah.
really think that they actually did a good job of trying to fill each individual's character.
Yeah.
I even felt the CIA, the FBI agent's character.
Yeah.
You know
Like,
what I'm saying?
like everybody's motivations felt authentic to where you genuinely felt like, okay, like I want to see where these people go. It didn't feel like it was just a shell in order to give them some kind of motivation in order to do, whatever evil or good thing they were going to do. But like I didn't want to see Namor die at the end.
Mhm.
I didn't want to see anything happen to anyone, because you genuinely felt like, oh fuck, like if I was in that position, I might feel the same exact way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So with that being said, yeah, it's an emotional ride. You can actually feel every individual character.
Yeah.
And that's my final thoughts.
All right. So one thing I need to bring up is because I brought it up earlier, but like, okay, so that mid-credit scene where Shuri's sitting there and then Lupita Nyong'o's character brings in the child, end up being T'Challa's son, and they named him T'Challa as well. So he's like Prince T'Challa. I thought that was dope because you get a lot of people, like when movies like this happen, and obviously Chadwick Boseman passed away, and so people weren't sure what they wanted to do, and there was this whole movement online talking about recast T'Challa. It's about the story. It's not about the actor. So it needs, you just recast them, whatever. It's fine. So the fact that they recasted T'Challa, but as a child who could still so they still got across as this is the new T'Challa, but we're still going along with this story.
Yeah,
I thought was dope as hell. And I love the fact that the mid-credit scene wasn't like all of a sudden this new character showed up and you're like, oh, what's gonna happen next? It was still within the story that was being told.
Yeah.
Sometimes those mid-credit scenes hit and you're like, oh fuck, that was better than the entire movie I just watched.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no. Like for instance, Black Adam. I like Black Adam a lot. But the idea of Black Adam versus Superman,
it's gotta be a little darker for that.
Yeah.
It's gotta be a whole lot darker.
Yeah.
It's gotta be brutal.
But I watched Man of Steel again the other day, and like
Man of Steel was dope.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So fucking good. I will argue with anyone on how good Batman versus Superman is. Because like there's people that try to tell me about it, like, oh yeah, they were trying to do this and they come across right. I'm like, no, it didn't come across right to you because you were expecting them to do one thing. and they did it this way. But that doesn't mean it's bad. Like you gotta see what they were trying to do. You know.
What's that? My child's mother always says, "Expectation is the root of all disappointment." Stop expecting things.
That's a fucking good ass quote. Who said that?
My child's mother.
Okay. Why did she say that? Just out of curiosity.
I have no idea. She said it since the day I met her. Expectation is the root of all disappointment.
Probably because she was expecting you to, give it 20 minutes. You only gave it 10, and it was like, okay.
No, I gave her 19 and a half. Okay.
You ain't giving it 19 and a half. First of all, you don't have the cardio for 19 and a half.
Oh, shit. In the bedroom, I got cardio.
Oh, fuck that. I'm putting on blast right now. This motherfucker got 4 minutes.
It's all hip action, baby.
Yeah.
You gotta know how to rotate. You gotta
4 minutes on the road. That's all you got.
What Trick Daddy said, you gotta eat it up, beat it up, then switch sides. All right.
Nah, Chris is just 3-minute man.
Nah.
And then,
well, 3's better than 1. So
it is.
Still.
It is. I think 1 minute man. I think that's like underselling it, but
nah.
Chris sells speed. He doesn't sell.
I sell muscle. Why are we talking about this? We got to go somewhere else.
I don't know. I think we've been drinking.
I know. I'm done. Okay, my last shot for the night, and I'm taking this damn V8.
Oh, let me pour one with you. I got work to do after this.
I know. Shit. I'm going to bed after I eat my fucking college dinner.
I know. All right. So, what made you decide to come up with that dinner? Just out of curiosity.
Because I looked through my freezer. Actually, I got some beef and broccoli that I got to saute up, but I don't got the time for it right now because I'm waking up at midnight. So this is really more of a quick meal.
If you were in college right now, what would be your go-to meal?
Ramen noodles, shit, or beef ravioli.
Yeah, but like add some shit to it. Add some shit.
If I was in college right now, shit.
If you have $5 to spend on food, what would it be?
I'm gonna give me a biggie bag. Wendy's. Fuck that.
Oh, fuck that. That's too easy.
Exactly, because I'm in college.
Listen, 99-cent can of beef ravioli.
Okay.
Right? That's about as far as I thought.
Oh, good. What the fuck? I was gonna say something intelligent.
No. I'm trying to figure out how to make a bag of peanut M&Ms work with ravioli, but it don't.
That doesn't fucking work.
That's my dessert.
What the fuck? What?
I don't know. All I know is
$5 biggie bag, and then dig out the loose change in your car and get you a fucking Frosty.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
I'm the real poor person here.
Yeah. Because the thing is, I can't say white rice because I'm like, oh, you stereotypical motherfucker.
Shit, rice goes in every fucking thing.
I know.
Matter of fact, it's always white rice until you put seasoning on it.
Yo, so white rice and cucumbers with a little bit of soy sauce on top. God damn, that's my shit right there. My dad used to saute up some soy sauce and bean sprouts.
Yeah,
and we'd eat that with white rice, bro.
Rice goes good with everything, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, it is. It's a good filler.
I swear, the Asian, matter of fact, no, the Asian, Haitian, Puerto Rican community, I love rice. Come holler at your boy.
Yep.
I'm not hard to please. Rice.
What's the African equivalent to rice? Remember when you went to like the Ethiopian food? You took me to that Ethiopian restaurant, and you was like, "Yo,
they got the bread. They do the spongy bread."
Yeah,
I don't know what it's called.
But you was telling me about some kind of like lamb chops that they put on the grill and put all the lemon on that shit.
Yeah, that's look at you, fucking on the gopher, squirrel, rabbit. What are you today?
God, all I know is I want to fucking tear that shit up.
Oh man! Well, next time if we ever get to go back to Chicago, I know exactly where to take you.
All right.
Rosh Dashin, I'm gonna say it. Shout out to, I'm not gonna say her name, but I know the owner. Shout out to her.
And it's like at the end of like Lakeshore Ave, right?
Oh no, this is further up on board. I think north in Boardwalk, but something they run parallel.
Yeah, I don't know where it's at, but it was fucking delicious.
It's something by Wrigley. I know that though.
What was it?
By Wrigley Field.
What's it called?
Rosh Dashin.
Oh, Say it again.
Rosh Dashin.
Rosh Dashin.
Yeah, Rash.
Rosh
Dashan, I believe, something like that.
Rosh Dashin.
Rosh Dashin. Just sound the shit out and look it up.
Yeah. Go give Ethiopian food a try because that shit is delicious.
Indeed.
All right. So,
all right, brother. Last shot for the night.
Yes, sir.
All right. Holla at you.
Damn. All right. And that is Black Panther, Wakanda Forever. Oh, yeah, they hit me hard.
Get you some vegetables, man.
I got
this is
potatoes. Wait,
2.5 servings of vegetables.
I really need to try that V8.
They help me. I ain't gonna lie. They actually really help me. Like, all jokes aside, they help me. Just saying.
How?
Because I actually feel refreshed when I drink one.
How do you feel refreshed? Like what?
I don't know. I feel like I can go like fuck for days. If that like shit, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I just feel good after I drink one.
I'll try one of these. I'll try one of these days because I like.
But I told you try the original first and then get the low sodium.
Okay, yeah, because I like soup. Like tomato soup is one of my favorites. So if it's along the lines, might work.
All right.
So that's Black Panther. Yeah, go see it. Wakanda Forever. It's out now, and let us know what you think. As always, it's your boy Makazi, aka Sarat, aka Makazi.
And your boy Chris Brown, aka Red 4 Delta.
All right, and we out.
Y'all be good. I can do it now.
Bro, your finger looks funny.
Which one? They both do.
Oh, look at
but
that.
This one's all fucked up.
That shit looks like it'd be digging in the wrong hole.
What exactly is the wrong hole? Cut this shit off.